Correctly, what's going on with you guys this morning? Welcome to Tuesday and welcome to the show. Folks, what's going on with you guys today? I don't know why this camera is always like looking like there's an earthquake going on in the background. Maybe that's on me. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope your morning's getting started off on the right foot. I kind of overslept this morning. I'm feeling a little groggy. But it is what it is. Got a lot of things to share with you guys today. And how about that video yesterday? I guess we can start with that. Had a lot of fun putting that video together with Jellicoe. We put that together on Friday, which was Valentine's Day. So not only were we, attempting to get that cooking video filmed, I'm scrambling trying to put Valentine's Day together for my wife. Thankfully, though, we got through everything. And here we are to talk about that cooking video yesterday. Vicino, shout out to you. Thank you for that subscribe 3 months in a row. Kevin, shout out to you for saying that it was a banger. Andy Snyder, what's going on with you? Sexy Kimmo, good morning. John, good morning. Thunder Creams, Knives. Tom, Sick Boy, Never Again. Mass One, Laban. What's up, everybody? I actually shouted you out and made a sentence with it. All right. So I had a lot of fun putting that cooking video together for you guys. We got a couple of new ideas in the prison kitchen, but we'll never use that kitchen again. I was making little jokes about like where we were when we were filming that video, and them jokes weren't too damn funny. But neither here nor there. John Scully, shout out to you as well, brother. Thank you for the subscribe. The jokes weren't too funny, but neither here nor there. The audio was fucked up in that video. I was telling Cody yesterday, I was like, yo, what the fuck is up with this? All you can hear is me breathing. You can hear this echo. This is what we use these mics for. The kitchen had this big island in it. That's why we wanted this kitchen. But even though we had a lot of room to work on, the acoustics were not really set up for making a video. So it is what it is. Knives says, guys, I have 5 concerts last week. Help. My God, boy, you sounding like you out there in the rave life. Shout out to you, though. Blip, shout out to you as well. Thank you for the subscribe and for the corrosive with the gifting. Special shout out to you. Kevin, you as well. Thank you very much, man. So, thought it was an okay video. I'll be honest with you. I thought it was a lot better when we were filming it. I was like, yeah, we got a banger, and then not so much. The presentation of the meal, I didn't think it was all that great. It was good tasting food, but it is what it is. I read a comment on yesterday's video. Shout out to you for the subscribe as well. I read a comment on yesterday's video. I tried to pin the comment, and then I was responding to the comment, and when I got done and I hit enter, it said error. So as soon as I pinned the comment, they must have got a notification that the comment got pinned, and they deleted it immediately. And they said, all this damn talk about ex-cons and prison this and prison that, like, when are you gonna, like, I can't remember exactly how they said it, but they said all you do is prison stuff. Like, get over it. So I commented and I said, because I got to go in on this. You gave me an easy one. I said, well, it is called After Prison Show and all. I mean, prison being a big part of it. But then I continued with that thought, and I said, to be honest with you, we're really not even doing all that much prison content anymore. I mean, we are, but we're not. And then I said, because I couldn't just end it with that. Gabe, shout out to you. Thank you very much. Lloyd, shout out with the gift subs right there as well. Kevin, shout out to you for the bits right there. You guys are showing major love this morning. I appreciate that. I couldn't just leave it with that, so I continued and I said, for you, tomorrow we're going to do a makeup tutorial video, which we're not, but, I thought it was funny. Legion, shout out to you. Thank you very much, man. APS Army, how you doing? How you doing? So, I'm doing okay. Still got this red shit on my nose, but it is what it is. So, again, folks, thank you guys so much for checking out that video yesterday, and if you enjoyed it, I'm really happy to hear that. It didn't really live up to my expectations, final product-wise, and I don't even mean like the views. It didn't perform all that well, but that's neither here nor there. Shit's been going a little down lately. We'll bounce back. But I just didn't like it, and I want to do better the next time, and we're already working on the next time. So definitely going to be doing more cooking videos. Look for those upcoming. I was going somewhere. Oh, I need to also say this as well real quick. Pumpkin Queen, shout out to you. Thank you very much. I do want to say, man, I ain't no NASCAR fan for real. But that damn wreck last night during the continuation of the Daytona 500, I think it was. Man, with that crazy shit, man, that was wild. That was pretty wild, man. So I saw that was trending all over Twitter this morning too, and thank God that guy is okay. I mean, he's messed up, but it could be a lot worse. Isn't the Daytona 500 where Dale Earnhardt died? Kind of crazy. Pantera, yeah, that shit was super scary. And they say, it's nobody's fault. That's just what happens in racing, especially when you're down to the final lap and everybody's just trying to win. But damn it. I told my wife, we were watching the video, the video that they were showing of the wreck. I said, if that dude didn't go to the hospital, they probably would have been fighting after that. Because if it ain't pushing, it ain't racing. How's that saying go? Like, whatever they say. They'd have been fighting after that. That's my, I did forget the name, Tristan. I ain't no NASCAR fan, man. I mean, I'm not. But I saw, the whole NASCAR community coming together and everybody was, saying prayers for the dude. I almost said somebody's name, too, and I probably was going to say the wrong name. It's been trending all over fucking Twitter, and I still forgot to do it. What's the guy's name that got in the accident? Forgive me for that. Joe, you ain't no fan for real. I'm not. If it ain't rubbing, it ain't racing. There you go, Bizzle. That's how they go. Rubbing is racing. Didn't they say that in like Talladega Nights? Ryan Newman. I was about to say fucking something. I don't know what I was about to say. Yeah, Ryan Newman. So thankfully that guy's okay. And these guys were talking really high of this dude, talking, he's a really great person and everything like that. So really sad. But again, could have been a lot worse. Thank God it's not any worse than it is. Supposedly, they haven't really released too much about it. And they'd have been fighting if he didn't go to the hospital. Jengar says his name is Brian Ruff. That's not really funny, but shout out to you. APS Armor says, did I get your email? I don't know if I did or if I didn't. I've been getting a lot of very fucked up emails lately, and I know that they're all some kind of hacks. I've gotten one from, just all sorts of shit. Download this, open this. Like one of them was like a Home Depot receipt. Hey, per your request, here's your Home Depot receipt. I don't even shop at Home Depot no more. This thing came the other day, and I'm like, and it was like, just download this PDF. Nah, man. Nah. Ain't gonna happen. Hey, folks, can you let me know how many people we got up in here so we can go ahead and, we're going to go ahead and move on anyways, but I don't have a counter down here. Like, what the fuck is going on with this? Oh, Ricky Bobby. There we go. All right, folks. So, where do we go next? Boy, a lot to share with you guys. All right, got a banger of a video coming for you guys today. Thank you, Big Mama in Jersey. Shout out to Jersey with the new puppy. I saw that. Never again, shout out to you as well, Laban. Thank you very much. I wish. A lot of things to share with you guys today. We got a banger of a video coming today. It's a prison-related news story. I don't even want to share this with you on the Bobo today. Folks, just wait for this video. This thing I went in on. I pulled out all the stops with this one. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. It's a little bit of a prison news story. It's a little bit of a romance novel as well. And it's all Joe in front of the camera. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer putting on. And I think it came out really good, so I'm excited to get a chance to share that with you guys. There's a couple other news stories that I want to share as well. And before I go any further, folks, I need to just say this. We're going to go past this point real quick. What the fuck am I doing with my life? Now, allow me to elaborate on that. I'm going to share with you guys probably a little bit of TMI. And it's not really TMI. It's probably like the shit that I shouldn't be sharing. But it is what it is. It is what it is. This is what you hear, because I'll share all the juicy details. I know I had just recently been talking to you guys probably a week and a half ago, somewhere around there, about, hey, we got a sponsorship coming in an upcoming video. Hey, bear with it. Those sponsorships help us when we get them. And the only time that you get sponsorships is when you're doing views. You got to do like, certain views before they'll even fuck with you. I mean, really, that's about how it goes. So, we had a sponsorship. We were planning to, have it all put together. We put it together. There's certain things that they want us to make sure that we address in those sponsorships, and it is what it is. They allow us to do it in our own way. That's what it is. So, I've done this 100 times. And this time it was different because they were like, it was a freestyle thing. They were like, hey, just do you. You know what I mean? Just do you. And when I get to freestyle it, man, I made this shit super good, right? The sponsorship, it only has to be like, 45 seconds. That's all they want. But they tell you that. But then the shit that they want you to make sure that you touch on, it's going to take you a lot longer than 45 seconds to do all that. This sponsorship was like fucking 3.5 minutes long. Cody was like, that's way too fucking long. And I'm like, hey, it is what it is, man. This shit is a banger. I'm watching what we filmed and we're putting it together, and I'm like, yo, this shit is good, man. I'm excited about this. Had I never seen this before, or even if I had, like, I would be excited about this because I was going in. I was like, yo, you can do this, and look at this, boom, oh my God, like, boom, boom, bung, bung. Hey, white girl, boy. Been here before you quit construction. Oh, the construction porn job. And watched you pay off the fines at the DMV. Hey, shout out to you, white girl. I was eating a lot of them white girls up in prison. God, that sounds bad. I'm talking about iced honey buns. Iced honey buns. So, Jersey said it was a Viagra or Astroglide. Boy, y'all are just horrible. Y'all are just horrible. APS Army, thank you for the love on the cooking video. Blake, shout out, or Blackbird, shout out to you, man. Thank you for being up in here as well. All right, so shout out to Beer Grunt too, Sexy Chemo. So we do this sponsorship, right? And I am loving this. I'm like, yo, man, people, they always tell me I'm selling out, whatever. You ain't even seen selling out. Let me get some real fucking money thrown in my direction. Shit, me, I can't remember who I told. I think I told Yanni a long, long time ago, back when Yanni was a part of this thing. I said, yo, if Netflix ever came knocking and they were like, yo, Joe, we're willing to put this, X millions of dollars budget behind After Prison show, and we love what you're doing. We love what you're doing.
Joe loved
we love
the
what you're
video.
doing, but we need you to do it dressed up as an adult baby with an adult diaper like Warren from Mad TV. Is it Warren? Is that his name? That's not Warren. It's Warren was from Something About Mary. Stewart. We need you to look like Stewart from Mad TV. Look at what I can do. Yo. We doing it. We doing it. I don't give a fuck. I'll be popping out that goddamn Lambo Ferrari. Look at what I can do. Welcome to After Prison Show. Check out the new sponsorship. Adult diapers for men. Depends. You can depend on these. I'll be throwing up gang signs that look like this. Hitting Aaron Hernandez in the end zone. Crazy. So anyways, needless to say, getting back to the sponsorship thing, I'm going, like, this wasn't even a real part of the goddamn story. Like, we ended up here. We don't make a whole hell of a lot from these sponsorships, I'll be honest, But, they are what we do. They help out for sure. So, of course, we do them. And they've been good to us. They fuck with us. Not a lot of things do fuck with us. When I first started this, I remember talking with people like, YouTube people about sponsorships. And they was like, you got a prison-related channel. You talk about the Junies and shit like that. I don't know if you're going to be getting no motherfucking Grammarly sponsorships. Especially with the way that you fucking talking all. Okay, sounds good. The key is in the same spot. Thank you. Keep me posted. Sapphire says, how many Red Bulls have you had this morning, Joe? I don't even drink that shit. I'm drinking a fucking Haterade, and I'm drinking, I drank 2 cups of coffee, and that's it. So, long story short, folks, we do the sponsorship. It was a banger. I was super satisfied I was happy with it, right? Now, we did have some issues, and usually, it's like sometimes we will have issues. They'll be like, Joe, you can't say this particular word. Or you got to do it like they might want me to change something here and there, and that's fine. That's the way that this thing works. Well, this time, they was like, hey, could you refilm the whole fucking thing? Because, you say that, this is your favorite game, and it don't even really look like you be playing that shit. So I said, okay, no biggie. We'll do it. I'm not a good liar, okay? I'm not a good liar, I'll admit. I was lying about that. And it was just an intro, for God's sakes. Folks, hey, let me share with you my one. I said one of. I didn't say my favorite. I said, let me share with you one of my favorite mobile games. We've talked about this before. Here it is. Bada bing, bada boom, bung, 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 bung. Action. You know what I'm saying? I can't fucking help you. Stop messaging me. So, long story short, they were like, yo, can you change that or, do it over? I was like, cool beans, no problem. Long story short, it was just a little too late because there's deadlines for this shit, so we lost the sponsorship, and I was fucking mad. I was mad, right? Not mad at them. I can only be mad at myself because usually I wait till the last fucking minute to do these things, and in this particular case, I didn't. I tried to do it like 2 days prior, whatever. Long story short, at the end of the day, it falls on me. So we were just too late. So we missed the deadline. And folks, I hate the way that this shit's about to sound because I said it before and it got a lot of flack when I said it before. I'm broke again, okay? I'm broke again. Let me just go ahead and put it out. Now, when I say that I'm broke again, I mean, I'm not broke, but I've got like a window that I cannot go below. Okay? And that is my absolute emergency leave the country in a hurry fund, liquidate everything, get gone. And I'm broke again. I'm fucking broke again. And I'm not asking you guys for money. Don't think that that's what this, I'm just sharing with you guys like what it is. And really, I titled this Bobo, am I wrong for this? This is going to tie into all of that. All right, so bear with me. So, of course, the house, we're over budget with the house. No boo-hoo for me. It is what it is. My homeboy Sean, he's my new GC. I talked about that here before. We didn't mention that in the video. So we keep that here. We ain't putting that out on videos just yet. Sean gave me a price to complete all of the work. That price was $7,000. We're currently at like $30,500, $30,600, somewhere around there. We're probably going to be at $37,000 by the time the whole thing is done. And I've already included the $7,000 that I'm paying to Sean. All right, I've already included that in the price. So, Over says bank account under 50 grand. God save us all. I wish it was that. It's way lower than that. It's way lower than that. But neither here nor there. Like I said, I wasn't asking for pity. I was just explaining the situation. So, we lost the sponsorship. I really needed that sponsorship. That sponsorship was going to be helpful. It really was. But neither here nor there, we lost it. The whole point of this fucking story is, folks, the whole fucking point of me talking about shit that, is Illuminati type of stuff. How fucking ironic is it? And I swear on my life to this. I usually don't swear like that, but I swear on my life to this. How fucking ironic is it that I have been playing the fuck out of Raid Shadow Legends on my phone? What the fuck am I doing with my life, folks? I'm like a level 17 in this shit now. I've got all the characters. I actually understand what you're supposed to do in the game, and I like this shit. I'm going to tell you this for free. You don't got to pay me to say this. I'm playing the fuck out of this shit. And you know one reason why I really like this game? Because there's no fucking ads in it. Now, don't get me wrong. Every YouTuber under the sun is doing a sponsorship for this. But it's actually genuinely a game that I play to pass the fucking time. Time that I really don't even have to be spending. But I'm actually turning off fucking Madden and Grand Theft Auto to play this shit on my phone. And that's my hand to God. Like, I've been playing the fuck out of this shit. Never played this shit before in my life. Like, literally, I made a fucking salary off of this game last year. Like, no bullshit. I had to sit there and think about it. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, damn, we did probably like 10 sponsorships from them people last year. Damn. But anyways, neither here nor there. Enough about that. So, getting back to Tristan, I'm only going to say this here. I did relapse. I'm actually smoking cigarettes again. First time you'll ever hear me say it, probably the last time too. On YouTube, I'm still, I'm not even addressing it. But I went back. It was a slow, miserable thing. I hated myself for doing it. I went probably almost 4 months strong. But toward the end of it, I just couldn't even fucking take it anymore. Like, I could not take it. It didn't get any easier. Everybody I knew that was smoking around me, like, I don't even blame them for this, right? I don't blame them for this at all. It wasn't their fault. I'm going to tell you why it happened. It's an excuse. I ain't even calling it a justification. It's an excuse. I'm weak as a bitch, for doing it. I'm smoking heavy again. Heavy. Almost a pack a day again. Like, I just went right back into this shit. I mean, there was a lot of shit that was going on, man. Like, the IVF thing. My wife got sick. She got depressed. We were not doing good. And I was like just so fucking like hate-filled every single day, like behind the wheel of the car, screaming at motherfuckers. One of the last things that I can remember from right before I started smoking again, we were getting ready to go do the video with the homeless guy that was living in the car. And I shared with you guys on the Bobo how when I went and met with Jellico and I was waiting on him because he was late as always, like my chest was so fucking tight, I felt like I was going to have a heart attack. Not that smoking's going to help this situation, and it definitely doesn't even take the edge off, but I'm back. And I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I'm going to quit again. I just don't know when. I'm not ready to quit again. I don't want to quit again. So it is. And then I want to share this too, and I don't care how this, I'm not even reading the comments because I'm like, like Joe, you weak DMF award goes to. I get it. You know what I mean? I know it's a major letdown. It is what it is. I'm sorry for that. But I want to put this out here as well. Like, this shit is so fucking crazy for me to share with y'all. When I had the HVAC guys come in to put the HVAC in, the guys who actually did the HVAC, this one guy, he was covered in tattoos. He had been to prison. Been locked up a lot of different times. Super cool looking motherfucker, right? Super cool. I was kind of like fucking, man crushing on this dude a little bit. I get not really, but I was like, damn, that dude looks cool. And then he's smoking some cools as well. Some menthols, right? And I'm like, damn, that shit looks good. God, he's so fucking cool smoking that shit. And I'm not even being funny sharing that with you guys. Like, that was something, it was just, before I knew it, I was smoking again. Before I knew it, I was back. Lucky says, switch to vaping. Ain't fucking doing no vaping. So anyways. A. Morales says, I don't know, man. You should be at that house every day learning to do the work yourself like sheetrock and all that so you can save money on the next flip. Let me say that comment right there is the best fucking comment yet because it ties into, am I wrong for this? So, yesterday, I was at the house. Patriots Nation, you're right. Yesterday, I was at the house. I was filming a video yesterday. There's a lot that I could share with you about that. We didn't ever finish the video because I almost had a fucking anxiety attack over at the house. That shit was just crazy. I'm not even going to go too much into it because, it is what it is. Needless to say, work is fucking getting done, right? But, like I mentioned earlier, I got a quote from Sean for $7,000 to do a whole bunch of work. And I've got a breakdown, an itemized list of where that money goes, right? Well, yesterday, I've got Jellicoe, 2 other guys over there, my plumber's over there. Shit is rocking and rolling. So I'm just going to go ahead and say this. There was stuff that I asked Sean to do that really my plumber is supposed to do. But, I don't know. So what I'm saying is, am I wrong to tell Sean, hey, look, I don't need you to do X, Y, and Z. I got that because I need to save about $1,000 from your price. And I can do it myself. And let me give you a couple of things. For example, the bathroom is almost done at the house. We're almost ready to paint the bathroom, put the vanity in the bathroom, set the toilet, grout before we set the vanity, set the toilet. The walls will be painted. The bathroom will be damn near done. There'll only be 1 or 2 things in the bathroom I really need Sean to do. Well, that price right there for the bathroom work was $450. That was what Sean quoted me. And it was really a pretty fair price. The grout, the vanity, the toilet, there's a shelving system that he's putting in there. There's trim that he needs to put around the door. That was $450 is what he charged me for that, right? But if I can do that myself, I can save that $450, right? Another thing. Travesty, thank you very much. Another thing. For sheetrock. He's charging me $500. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a bunch of sheetrock work that needs to be done. There's even more now that the electrical is almost done because they've had to cut into the walls to run the electrical. So he quoted me $500 for the sheetrock. If I can save that price, because me and Jellicoe were going in there to skim coat the walls. It ain't too goddamn difficult hanging sheetrock. We're not hanging shit on the ceilings. We just need to patch in a few holes and then, sheetrock that wall, that exposed wall where the kitchen's at. If I can save $500 off of that and $450 off of the goddamn bathroom, that's $1,000. It's $950. I need to save that. I just need to. We are too close to my budget. Now, when I told my wife about this, she was like, I don't know if he's going to go for that. Because there's hidden cost. And there's not hidden cost. It's just you throw a number out there. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. Sean is my homeboy. But he's just starting his business back up again. You know what I mean? He's licensed and insured, all that good shit. But he's just starting his business back up. So he's hungry for it. So this number that he gave me, I'm going to be honest with you, this $7,000 quote he gave me, it was already kind of really fucking low to start with. We've already spent it was $4,800 in labor and then $2,200 in materials. That's not right. Because the windows in the door alone, which we've already ordered, all the windows for the house, minus the window that goes in the kitchen, it was 7 or 6 windows. I think it's 7 windows total. We ordered 6 windows and the back door. And that came out to $1,200. You know what I mean? So there's only $1,000 allotted left for materials. And folks, the goddamn siding for the house is going to be at least $1,200, $1,300, $1,400. At least. With the metal, and all that shit that you're going to need. The J channels, things like that. So, long story short, am I wrong to say, hey, Sean, I need to take these jobs off of the price, which is $1,000? My wife said he might not go for that. He might only take $250 off. I'm going to say, shit me, you're not. You're going to take it all off. You're going to take it all off. You got to take it all off. Because there's something else that I'm not telling you guys, and I'm going to tell you that right now. And Andy said, undercutting your homeboy, ? Maybe that's the way it seems. I'm not trying to do it intentionally, and I'm not trying to be, I just need to save. There's still plenty of work that you guys are doing over there, right? So, there's something else to all of this that should put Joe completely in the right. You know what I mean? There should be something. And that is, Sean has asked me to because I'm Steven Spielberg of the internet, he's asked me to film a commercial for him. Not only film this commercial, put this commercial together in such a way that it looks like it belongs on your local contractor commercials right there when you're watching your local evening news or whatever, like Window World and whatever you guys got, wherever you guys are at. And I'm gonna body this shit. Like, I've already got it all mapped out in my head. I'm gonna go get me some filler footage. You guys working, looking professional, dressed up, looking like good, competent workers. And then I'm gonna do the voiceover because I talk so well, indeed, in fact, and such. You know what I mean? Are you looking for a Class A certified competent contractor to help you with any sort of remodel, rehab, repairs, or just general handyman services for your property? Well, if so, contact Felon Flippers. You know what I mean? So, I'm just freestyling that off the top of my head. To me, this shit is just rapping. You know what I mean? I'm just rhyming words and shit. Like, I'm gifted with this. Are you looking for a professional quality company to come in and you know how you talk like a commercial? You just sound like you're taking a shit. Are you looking for So, White Girl says Joe P. Guerrero edit videos too. I am the videos. I am. I'm the fucking the director. I am the fucking director. Like, I'm hands in all of this shit. I do the editing. Cody does the editing too, but I do the editing. You know what I mean? I do it all. Well, not all of it. I don't deal with the other social medias. Cody deals with the other social medias very heavy. Are you looking for, oh God, Jesus, come on. Are you looking for a quality, competent contract? God, that crack's good. Ugh. Like, I do this shit. You know what I mean? This shit is nothing to me. Don't y'all remember the intro? Like, don't y'all remember when, fuck that. You know what? Run it back one time, why don't you, Joe? Joe, show them what you really know. Okay. Since you asked. Joe, how good are you really? Okay. Well, since you asked. Let's just go cheer. Oh, it's cheer. Let's just go cheer. Where's the first one of these? Here we go. Damn. Now, mind you, Joe was the director on all of these. It was cut, stop, action. And I also edited all of these. Run that shit one time. Tell me if y'all can hear this. Because there's that beautiful goddamn fucking voice that belongs in Hollywood. Let me pull up, and I'm not going to get all cocky and bullshit with this, but I'm being serious when I tell y'all, it's not, I do the voiceovers.
Let's dive right in.
A man who spent 40 years in prison for murder.
Can y'all hear this? Because I can't hear shit.
Only for 7 months now, and is homeless. After so much time locked up, can someone come back out into a world that is completely different from when they first left it, and actually stand a chance of making it? Only.
You remember, right here when I said an after prison show production? Disregard everything that you're reading right there and just go, Joe.
That is completely different from when they first left it, and actually stand a chance of making it. Only time will tell. But when your life has been plagued for
so anyways, there was
years
that, you know what I mean?
Solitude.
We don't need to watch all of that, but. And there's a couple of times when I've done the voiceovers. I like the voiceovers. Now, in that particularly, my voice is a little suspect. I can do it better, though. I'm getting better. I've got Mr. Radio voice going on. I've learned this. So, there's that. But I'm filming a commercial for this dude. You know what I mean? I'm going to put this thing together. Now, if any rando or, general customer were to come to me and say, hey, how much would you charge me for either a rap music video or a commercial? Well, that price has got to be at least, I don't know, what's a good price for a commercial? What should we be charging for a commercial? So, there's that. You know what I mean? Kevin, I'm laughing. Kevin says 5,000. Truly says 1,500. That was exactly what I was thinking. $1,500. I'm not, Univision over here or nothing. Murphy says millions. 1,500, no royalties. Oh, God. No royalties? Yeah. Hey, I'm going to do your music video for $1,500. And you know what? To sweeten the pot, I don't even need no royalties because you ain't going to do shit with this. This is some trash right here. That joint's #1 on iTunes. Hey, call up little Dookie Stain. Tell him we need to renegotiate the terms of this deal. Taco Meat asks, how much is your time? Uh-oh. Bear with me. What's going on, man?
Hey, bud, I'm out here grabbing a key. Hey, did you say there was a Lowe's over there by the house in Portsmouth?
Yeah. Yeah, just GPS it. It'll pop right up. And just talk to him about doing the phone sale when you get in there. And yes, absolutely. Yes. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. All right. Bye. Oh, you want some royalties, though? All right. But anyways, so all of that being said, I'm filming a commercial. So I'm not, and I'm doing this for free. This is pro bono. This is just, hey, I fucks with you. You're my homeboy. I'm giving you that homeboy discount. So so help me out and let me take $1,000 off the total price. Can I do that? It's $1,000 worth of work that you ain't got to fuck with. So I think that should be a fair deal, but you never know. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm already starting to take notes on my phone because I'm going to write another memoir, everything that I learned from my first flip. You get what you pay for, yada, yada, all that cliche bullshit. And another thing, it is really not a good idea to be mixing vodka and milk, pleasure and pain, friendship and business. It's not. It always leads to some bullshit. I've tried to even talk about that with this dude. Like, hey, look, I can be a stickler. I can be a stickler, but I'm going to do my damnedest to not be like that. Like, I'm really trying to become the boss. And I don't mean that in like an egotistical way. I'm meaning the guy who has got the fucking job under control. And it's starting to come together that way. So hopefully this will work. But I got to be honest with you guys. I've been having like this crazy feeling like, God bless it. When's the other shoe going to drop? And preferably, I hope there ain't no more shoes that could drop because we done dropped the whole fucking Payless on this goddamn job here. So there's that. The White Russian, Joe. Yes, the White Russian hacker show or whatever. So there's that. Folks, I've got another friend. So there's a new person that we could potentially be getting ready to introduce. Let me go ahead and move on. Let's move on from that. Oh, damn it. Do I move on from the house or yeah, I'll move on from the house. We'll circle the wagons in a minute. We'll come back to it. So yesterday somebody new would reach out to me, and this is brought to us via Shannon. This is somebody that Shannon was locked up with who just recently got released, another female. We don't feature a whole lot of females on After Prison Show, so if I get this opportunity to do so, I would welcome it. But this chick reaches out to me, and I guess she saw yesterday's video with the cooking and the 5-star cooking, and this chick tells me that she wrote a cookbook while she was in prison. And folks, she starts running down to me via Facebook Messenger some of the prison meals she can make. Roll it! So hopefully we'll get a chance to feature her soon. I'll be making a phone call, seeing what all her story is, if she's willing to share it and such. And maybe we can get her up in the prison kitchen, because let me tell you, some of the meals she was telling me about was shit that I ain't never even heard about. This chick was talking about I can't say it because we might got some ears in the field. So, Blackbird, that chicken cheesy pasta, that shit was legit. Sapphire and Well, Sapphire loves Shannon. Absolutely. Shannon's awesome. Show says Shannon's girlfriend's out of state. She had to, she came home from prison, and the only place she could go was out of state. But no, it's not Shannon's girlfriend. Special shout out to Shannon's girlfriend. She's doing everything she needs to do. And Shannon and her girlfriend and their relationship is, something that I'm not really trying to be putting all out there. I let Shannon share what, she wants to share about that situation, if she wants to share anything. And the rest, it ain't none of our business. You know what I mean? And I'm nobody to try to pry. So I mentioned in the video with Shannon, we may never even get a chance to meet her girlfriend. That's okay though. You know what I mean? We don't have to meet everybody. So there's that. So I'm hopeful that, this will be a good phone call. This chick is interested in possibly doing some prison cooking, and maybe she's got some stories to share. So we'll see. She's doing good. She's working a couple of jobs, and I'll be interested in getting a chance to talk with her, and I'll share any updates that I get in that department with you guys as soon as I get them. Also, I talked about this yesterday. There was a guy I did a video about a long time ago. I did the worst tattoo ever on this dude. I did a full fucking sleeve on this dude. This shit was Garbino. I mean, I remember trying to do the smoke on his shoulder, like cap that piece off. That shit was trash. Some little skulls. Oh, God. Probably clearly one of the worst tattoos that I can remember ever doing. Well, I just recently got back in contact with this guy. I talked about him on yesterday's Bobo, saying that, I can kind of judge where somebody's at without even really talking to them. Like we were talking on Messenger first, just texting on Messenger on Facebook. He told me to call him. I tried to call. His phone was off. Red flag number one. And then I call him on Facebook Messenger. I ask him how he's doing, and he says, he doesn't really want to talk about that. Or no, I asked him what he's been up to, and he says he doesn't really want to talk about that on Facebook, as if, there's a wire on Facebook. They're listening on Facebook. They're listening to everything. If you got a cell phone, they're listening. Red flag number two, leading me to believe that this guy was clearly up to no good. Sad to say and hear that, but it is what it is. Not everybody is cut out to be successful after getting locked up. Well, I share all of that with you to share this. Yesterday, I asked him via Messenger because, this guy clearly doesn't want to talk to me. And, when he gave me another number to call him on, because he would, I called, he didn't answer. Maybe he thought I was the police. Maybe he thought I was an informant. I don't know. So I thought about, okay, well, if I never get a chance to get in contact with this guy, there's a story right there. A guy that I knew in prison who thinks that I'm the police. I can smell the views. You smell that? That's going to perform. That smells like performance right there. A guy I was locked up with thinks I'm the police. Cody, violin track, he's not here. Well, folks, it's even better than that. It's even better than that because yesterday, late afternoon, I'd finally just hit this dude up, and I ain't got no more time for nothing. Just, this guy's like 3 hours away from me, too. I was thinking about taking a ride to go see this guy just to do a video about the fucking tattoo on his arm. Cody said, why don't you get the guy to just send you a picture? Fucking genius idea. All we need is a picture that's worth 1,000 words or, AKA, 20 minutes, 5 ad breaks. So I said, Cody, great idea. I hit the guy up. I said, hey, do you still got that tattoo I did on your arm? I forgot about that. Damn, it's been a long time. He responds, one word, yeah. I respond, trying to finagle my way into a photo op. I said, would you be a dear and send that to Detective Guerrero? To me, because I'd like to see it. God, it's been years. It's been years since I did that tattoo. I can't even really remember what it looks like. No response. No response. Which led me to my next video title. Forget the fact a guy I knew in prison who thinks I'm the police. A guy that I did the worst prison tattoo on, who now fucking hates me because of it. Can you imagine? When I reach out to him via Facebook sending that friend request, I don't send friend request, okay? Don't do it. But I do it in this case, thinking about the bigger picture or the ulterior motive. It's all the ulterior motive. But I'm like, let me send this guy the friend request, and then I reach out. Hey, how you been? What's going on? How the wife and kids? How's the fucking meth out there? When I send this initial message, he's got to be thinking immediately. I mean, seeing the friend request, seeing the initial message. This is that DEMFer. It got me ready to cut off my arm. Maybe he hates me. A guy that I did the worst prison tattoo on. Update. Hashtag emotional. $5 Amazon gift card at the end. I like it. I like it. So anyways, the point of all of that is he would not respond. He wouldn't respond. He would not play ball. So what are you going to do? Some kind of a fucking way, we got to get a goddamn picture of this arm. Some kind of a way. It ain't real unless it's photographed. I got to see it. I don't even remember what I did. That shit probably bluer than this Pepsi can right now. You know how that prison ink be. That shit be all sorts of blue. We got to go on a covert we got to go on a stakeout. I bump into him, snatch his jacket off of him. He thinks he's getting robbed. Fuck no, I'm just trying to get you to roll up your sleeve. Roll up your goddamn sleeve. Roll it. Cody, take the picture. Breaking news on Drama Alert. God, that's a nice turtle head right there. Roll it. Pixar, it didn't happen. You better bet it. The camera's having a tough time with this morning. Camera's like, wow, Joe, your whole face turned as red as that goddamn sub to the Bobo goal. Thank you, Krusty, because I was just about to say, goddamn, are we dying here? Usually we hit our 10-piece like it ain't no problem, but thank you, though. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to After Prison Show. So currently we're 3 hours away from where we normally are. I don't even want to fucking be here, but we're hanging out in front of the goddamn plasma center because we received confirmation that the guy that I've done the worst fucking prison tattoo is currently inside donating for his $40 a day habit. We're going to wait for him to come outside, and we're going to snatch the fucking coat off of this dude. And we are going to get a goddamn picture of this arm. It's got to happen. Pics or it didn't happen. Y'all be seeing how I be going in, though? Oof. All right. Let's circle the, 88 Philly. We could do a pimple popping video, though. Cody, the goddamn super focus lens. Zoom that bitch into 20, though. No, Philly, don't kid now. Hey, where's No Smoking at? I guess he said fuck us after yesterday. I thought we made up. Hopefully he's still here. If you're in here smoking since, a special shout out to you. If not, I'm sorry. I hope you'll be back. All right. I want to circle the wagons a little bit, folks, and get back to the house. I got to share something with you, folks. Do y'all remember me talking about that house that I be passing that's on the main road and all that good shit and how they were flipping that house? Y'all remember that? Well, let me give you a little bit of background about this and like how I passed by the house and they got shit rocking and rolling, like 3 different contractor vans out there every day. Like their job was going like a well-oiled machine. So I did a little bit of digging on this house. And what I came to learn was they bought this house the exact same time that I bought the house that we got. We bought our house for $35,000. They bought that house for $55,000 or $58,000. The same exact time. It might have even been like December the 26th or the 27th. But I remember it was somewhere after the 20th, and we closed on our house on December the 20th, okay? They've had that house the exact same, maybe even shorter, the exact same amount of time, damn near, that we've had our house, right? Well, the long story short of it is where we're gonna get to is it's already on the market. There's a fucking for sale sign in front of it. It's been on the market for 2 days now. 2 days. But we ain't there yet. We gotta get there. Hey, they fucking rocked this bitch because there's pictures on the internet of the inside of this house and what they've done to this thing. And man, they did a full fucking remodel to this thing. Now, their house was in way better condition than our house was. Their house was way bigger than our house was. Their house was a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. Folks, don't nobody got no time for no 3-bedroom, 1-bath house. Don't nobody got no time for a house that's got one bathroom. And don't get me wrong, our house has 1 bathroom. We're kind of fucked in that department. It is what it is. But if you got you a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house and that's what you flipping, dog, you put you another half bath in that bitch. You do it. You put it in you do it. Do it. Do it. Starsky and Hutch, Ben Stiller, do it. Do it. You do it. But they didn't. They didn't. But you know what? Obviously, they know what they're doing, and I damn sure don't, so who the fuck am I to be telling them what they should have done? Because they're done. They're on the fucking market 2 days ago. So I'm looking at the pictures of this house. Kevin says your house is a starter house, Joe. Yeah. I'm looking at the pictures of what they've done. Boy, they got the shaker cabinets with the soft shut drawers and doors. Boy, no. Fuck your Lambo doors. Do you got shaker cabinets with soft shut doors and drawers? See, it's 2020. Motherfuckers is flipping shit. We don't need no lime green Lamborghinis with the Lambo butterfly doors on our goddamn Honda Accords. You need the shaker cabinets with the soft shut doors and drawers. That's a fucking bar right there, oh God. So they got the soft shut shaker cabinets with the soft shut drawers and doors. They got the granite countertops. They've remodeled everything. Fresh paint, fresh floors, carpet in the bedrooms, laminate, laminate plank flooring all throughout the house. New windows. HVAC's been either replaced or, updated. Even put a fence on the bitch. Redid the back steps with the handrail coming off that shit. They hooked this bitch up. It's nice. Folks, they got this motherfucker on the market right now, folks, for $158,500. The estimated value is $144 according to the website, but I'm guaranteeing they're pretty damn close to what they're going to get for that house. They bought it for $58,000. They've got it on the market for $158,000. That's $100,000 right there. They probably did $40,000 in repairs. Let's just throw that number out there. That brings us to $98,000 minus $158,000. Folks, they going to make $50,000. Minus 10%, take $10,000 off. They going to make $40,000. That is what you want to do when you're flipping a house. Why can't I be doing Sunday service like Kanye West and Joel Osteen? I'm about to start a church for the flip. So, Gypsy Sapphire and Never Again, you guys brought up a fucking beautiful point to where we're going. Y'all said fuck Zillow. Folks, let me share this. I looked for this house on Zillow, the house that we're currently talking about. It's up there. It's not even listed for sale. Zillow's estimated value of this house is $98,000. The bitch has been on the market for 2 days for $158,500. 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, shaker cabinets with the soft shut drawers and doors, preach. I'm starting a church. Fuck this shit. I'm starting one. So, Zillow got their head up their ass. Now, as I compare and I contrast Zillow compared to this other website that I've never even heard of, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this website? You know what I mean? Never even heard of it. I'm like, yo, Zillow don't know shit, right? Because they got my house valued at, on Zillow, they got my house valued at $70,000. My house has dropped like 30 G's in the last 30 days. You know what I mean? Like, what's Zillow got going on? Maybe Zillow's right. Who the fuck knows? But it makes you wonder, is Zillow correct or is it this other website? So you know what I do, right? You know what I do. I said, well, God bless it. If this miracle flip is up here already listed and their information seems to be up to date, updated and shit, I wonder, I just wonder, what they got to say about our lowly old house? So what did I do? I looked up our flip house on this other website, and folks, guess what their number was, what their estimated value was. Shit takes a little bit of puts a little bit of wind back in my sails, if you get my drift with where we're going. Do you think that they said that our house was worth $70,000 and had dropped 30 G's in 30 days? Grizu says 80. Sapphire says 100. Kevin says 125. Folks, Chucky says 90. Oh, $500,000. Sick boy, you better bet it. Dirk says 130. Blade Fan says 150. Laban says 125. Folks, the price is right, and Gypsy Sapphire hit that bitch right on the head. You're the winner, girl. Come on. I don't know if you're a girl or not, but I think. Maybe. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Folks, this website said that our house was worth 101. 101. When I saw this, I was like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's a number that I can sleep at night seeing. So, 101 is what they've got us estimated at. So that's cool. That was cool to see. So hopefully by the time we cross the finish line, we can get there. No matter whether the house is listed for 110, 105, 101, 98, 95, nothing less than 95, no matter what the house sells for, any of those numbers that I just mentioned, we make about the same amount of money. We make about the same amount of money. We don't, well, I mean, obviously we make more if it sells for more, but it's like between 13.5 and like 18,000. That is our window of profitability on this first house. Hopefully. Hopefully it's nothing less than 13.5. So the problem is we got to cross this fucking finish line. And we are struggling to do so. But it is going to start improving pretty quickly. We're getting ready to be ready for paint in the bathroom. Jellico and I are going to grout the tile. I've grouted tile twice. How hard can it be? So we're going to grout the tile. We're going to put the toilet, my plumber's going to put the toilet in because he's responsible for that. We're going to set the vanity. That ain't fucking nothing but literally putting that bitch in place. And, get the granite, the granite top, the marble top, glued to the vanity with the little silicone or whatever the fuck we'll use. And the bathroom is going to be done. The bathroom is going to be done. And then after the bathroom is done, the electrical will be completely done by that point. And then, folks, we're patching up walls, and Jellico and I get to learn how to fucking skim coat walls, which basically means we take some plaster and we try to make the walls kind of smooth. They don't need to be perfect. This house is not going to have smooth walls in it. It's going to have texture. So it doesn't matter if it's perfect. It doesn't have to be. Randall says the stove glass fixed. Not yet. I can't afford it. I can't afford nothing right now until Friday. I can't afford that. My wife gets paid on Friday. I can afford it then. Not only do I got to go get the glass for the stove, I got to go get the countertop, which is about $300 or $400, somewhere around that price, probably about $300. It's just for mica laminate countertops. John Scully sent me a saw blade to cut it. I ain't been to the P.O. box yet. I'm going today. So I'll make sure that I get that. Geck Dog says textured walls, ? It's called knockdown. It's called knockdown. That's a texture. And basically what knockdown is when you really take like a paint roller. I mean, you could do it a number of different ways, but the way I've seen it is people take a paint roller, they dip it in fucking plaster, and you paint your walls so that it makes it look like, you know, some texture. You let it set up for a little bit. You take your little putty knife, or it's not a putty knife, whatever you call it, your plaster knife, and then you just hit it a little bit, and it knocks it down a little bit. Hence the title, the name of that is called knockdown. We're not doing the knockdown. I got a professional coming in to do that. Jellico and I are just prepping the walls in preparation of that. Now, you may wonder, why do we do knockdown? Why don't we just make these walls pretty and straight and smooth? Well, we can't. And the reason for that is because the house has flaws. Texture hides flaws. And I don't say flaws as in there's jacked up work in the house. There probably is. But it's just an old house. And old houses are like, you know, walls ain't totally straight. I mean, I don't want it to sound like the house is a fucking shit show. It's already that. So, Big Steen in the motherfucking house. Shout out to you, boy. Big Steen comes in and just goddamn hits that Aaron Hernandez in here. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for the gift subs right there. Really means a lot to have you up in here, brother. If you're just getting in here, man, we've talked about a whole bunch of shit. All right. I need to get close to wrapping up the Bobo. I really ought to do that now. I'm expecting a phone call from Lowe's. I got to make a phone sale for some materials. I really can't even fucking afford this right now, but we'll be fine. Friday, we'll be back in the driver's seat. Deb asked, do you pay tax when you buy a house? According to my accountant, who doesn't know anything about flipping, she's actually learning about this just because of me. I'm the only person she's got who's a YouTuber and a flailing house flipper. I asked her, I said, you know, I've heard that when I sell the house, I got to pay like an exuberant amount of taxes on it. She said, it doesn't sound like you would have to do that at all because you already pay an exuberant amount of taxes. So that shit is probably, she was like, yeah, you will because it's all going to be profit. That's it. It's just profit. But you don't if you take those profits and you put them into another house. Now, I'll tell you what it's not considered. It's not considered an investment. It's not. The IRS doesn't look at it like it's an investment. It's not that. So you can't write it off. But I want to ask you this, right? Because here's the real fuckery of this whole situation. Speaking of them old pesky taxes, right? Think about this. We bought the house for $35,000. We put $35,000, $37,000 into the house by the time the house is fixed up, right? That's $72,000, right? Worst case scenario, $72,000. I'm paying my taxes like I'm in the process of paying my taxes now, which I've already paid a major chunk of those. So by the time that I've got all of my taxes paid for 2019, I've already paid the taxes on that money that I used to buy and fix that house, right? I've already paid taxes on them dollars, right? Now hear me out. Then I sell the house. This year, 2020, I sell the house for, let's say, $105,000, right? I get this nice fat fucking check going into the bank account for $105,000, right? I'm fucking paying taxes on the money that I paid taxes on last year again, plus the new money. You know what I mean? So this is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard about. You need to set up a corporation. I am a corporation. I'm an S corporation. That's what we are. So that's kind of crazy, right? Lockerhead says Joe's going to end up locked up for tax evasion. So I don't know if you're like here to troll or if you're like, I want to say that like I've seen your name before, right? But, you know, funny goddamn thing about that whole little talk right there is I pay taxes, right? And there ain't really no way for me to not pay taxes because I run a business that has no overhead. You know what I mean? What do we pay for? We pay for some lights. We pay for, you know, some places that we film at. We pay people who we work with. Like, we don't really have like trucks on the road. I mean, we kind of do. We don't really have overhead. You know what I mean? So I'm just stuck with this fucking money. I mean, it's the worst goddamn thing you could ever imagine. Can you imagine being stuck with money? Like you can't do nothing with it. You know what I mean? I don't have no offshore accounts. I don't have no ways where I can make that money look like it's not there when it's there. It's totally not there now. You know what I mean? So while I was in the process of, hunting down some new tax people, because I needed an accountant too. And the people that I had were supposed to do that, but they never did that. So when I was hunting down an accountant, I went to these people who tried to tell me that they were going to charge me $10,000 to do my taxes, right? And I wanted to tell them to eat a dick and all that good shit. They were like, but hey, what if we could save you that money? Well, you're not saving it because I'm spending it paying you. But I'll never forget when I met with them and I asked them that particular question. I said, look, I'm paying my taxes. My other folks, I didn't like them because I had to pay so much fucking money last year. And of course, I want to be able to write shit off. Like, there should be things that I can write off, right? But there's not. There's really not a whole lot. And I asked them that question that you just asked. Lockerhead, I said, I want to know just because they were trying to hit me with like horror stories. Well, let me tell you a story about this. Let me tell you a story about that. And all it ever ended up being in the end was, paying this, paying that, paying this. I said, look, all that sounds good and all. I just want you to tell me how fucking close am I to tax evasion and federal prison? How close am I to that? They said, what? You've been watching too many fucking Suits episodes on USA, lockerheads. Yeah. They were like, you ain't even in, like, what? They laughed at me. I'm standing here trying to act like I'm motherfucking part of the Castillo Mafia family. Hey, just tell me how, I can't even talk like that, Turk said Friday, boy. It ain't even like that, man. It ain't even like that. They got a lot of things that you can do. All right. J Money says you need a better CPA if you're not writing much off. Well, it's just crazy, man. It's a touchy subject. It's a touchy subject. So there's that. All right, lockerheads. I don't know what's wrong with you, man. Like, do you hate your life? Do you hate yourself? Are you mad at me because you're not me? Like, I'm ugly as fuck, and yet I'm here. Like, I'm here. I'm where you want to be, but Fortnite didn't work out for you because you're not that good. Like Call of Duty, the new fucking, the new maps, the new DCLs. You just suck. You're not a good gamer. God, lockerheads, like, I get it, man. I get it. You probably wish you were me. Who knows who you are? We ought to do a goddamn, an FBI profile on you. Well, your name is Lockerheads. So, judging by your username, maybe you got a thing for the kicks. Is you a Jordan type of a guy? Do you fancy the foot fetishes? Is your claim to clout your latest pair of fucking Air Force Ones? Oh boy, look at my shiny shoes and all. Let me show you my shoes, you lockerhead motherfucker. Let me show you my shoes. Cody, get a close-up of these fucking stinking ass these Air Maxes right here. Let me show you my shoes. You sneaker. You see how fucking dirty they are? Them shits got dog shit on them. You see that? Them shits are fucking trash, dog. They brown on the inside. You see that? That's what I be rocking. That's what I be rocking. You see them fucking cuts in the front of that shit? Lockerheads is probably hurting your fucking feelings right here. Damn. How you do that like that? Lockerheads, you're probably long gone by now. But I show you that, right? I show you that. Because I learned a little while back, and don't get me wrong, I used to kind of be like you, except way better. Way fucking better. Way goddamn better. In a 33% tax bracket, you know, I used to be like you. Ooh, let me go cop me a pair of flashy tennis shoes. Let me put the Lambo doors on the Lamborghinis. See, I'm gonna eat you right here. Fucking eating you like a fucking white girl honey bun. God damn. I used to be like you. And then I realized, wait a minute. The fuck I'm doing? I ain't gotta prove shit to nobody. You know why? Because I have fucking transformed. I am Ty Lopez of the internet. I got the credit score. Not only do I got the credit score, I got the equity. I ain't got the money, I got the equity. I got the equity in this right here. I can put this bitch on the market and I will see that $40,000 profit. And then I got this other little rinky-dink fucking John boat. My other house has some equity in it. That's like the bumper sticker I'm gonna put on the back of my squeaking ass truck. Randall said that the truck stopped squeaking. It did not. It's still doing that. I almost called them yesterday, but I feel like at this point they was gonna Lockerheads, you're a fucking dumbass. When I said I was waiting on my wife's paycheck, everybody knows what Turk said earlier. You stupid fuck. You think anyways, needless to say. So, I love this at the end of the Bobo, just going in on haters. Yeah, let's just go with what you're saying. I do need my wife's paycheck. I told her last night I've already spent that shit before she's even gotten it. Yeah. But the whole point that I was trying to make, and I'm really not trying to, we got to wrap it up. We got under 300 people up in here. We got to go. The point that I was trying to make was, you know, I gave up on the materialistic shit. At least the shoes and the cars. Because that ain't where it's at, Chief. That ain't where it's at. That ain't it, Chief. Where it's at is having property, multiple properties. I'm running that shit like, what's his name from fucking GTA 5? What's the white boy's name that you used to play with, that character? I'm like him. Bitch, I own shit. I got plenty of goddamn shit. I got vehicles and boats and cars and damn, all I'm missing is a fucking plane. I'm trying to get to that though. I got that on my bucket list. Get on a private jet, like Ty Lopez, just rent it in the parking lot to film a video. But, here we go, real quick. I do want to say this as I wrap this up. Folks, I am, up to my eyeballs in it in terms of where we're at with the budget, where we're at money-wise, talking about I need my wife's check and all that shit. I do need my wife's check. Matter of fact, I'm going to film a video about that today, Lockerheads. You paid for Brian to get high. Okay. You're actually okay. I don't know what you've got. You're a subscriber, so you're good. You're good. I don't think you were a subscriber before. Did you just subscribe? Because, I didn't see that by your name. But thank you for that video idea. I mean, I'm so fucking I ain't got dick to really be filming about unless it's the house or my squeaking ass truck. Maybe a cooking video here and there. But dude, you just gave me a banger of a video. I am broke and I need my wife's money. Can you imagine the views on that shit? Just the comment section alone. See, somebody told me a long time ago. They said, Joe, it doesn't matter whether it's good publicity or bad publicity. It's all views in the end, if it is. Oh, thank you, Jersey. Thank you. But as I get ready to wrap this up, folks, thanks, Turk, for letting me know that. I'm so up to my eyeballs in it. Here's another video. I'm thinking about selling the box truck. The moving company, that's going to be done. And there's a couple of reasons why I'm ready to sell the box truck. One, I need the money. And I'm being genuine about this. Turk, shout out to you, brother. I'm being genuine about this. One, I need the money. I bought the truck for $3,500. I put $2,400 in. I bought the truck for $3,000. Put $2,400 into it. I'd sell the truck for $5,000. I don't want a penny less. The back door is super fucked up. There's a hole in the floor in the back of the truck, and there's a soft spot in the ceiling, but $5,000, that's what it is. It's going to cost you $1,000 to repair the back door. I've actually got the boards cut. You can do it yourself for free. So I sell the truck for $5,000. The engine in that bitch runs like a dream. It's a Chevy 3500, for God's sake. It's got 166,000 natural miles on the original engine. And the original engine has been well maintained. Structurally, that truck is a fucking tank, minus the soft spot. That truck is faster than my Dodge. It's fucking, but it's a 3500, you know? But I sell the truck for $5,000. Now, one, I need the money, but two, and here's the real kicker. Oh, yeah, we do got that exhaust leak issue, too. I mean, I don't think that's really that big of a deal. It probably is. Probably is. And I would tell people what's up with it. It's got an exhaust leak. You can smell it. The AC doesn't work. The heat works. Inside the cab, it's kind of trashed. But, hey, man, you got you a fucking... And here's the crazy thing. 2 people have already offered to buy the truck from me. 2 people want this truck like now. The other reason I want to sell it, and this is going to sound real bad. Folks, the inspection sticker is up this month. This is the by March, I've got to have the truck inspected. Now, I've got brand new tires on the back of the truck, 4 brand new tires. That was probably $1,500. The 2 front tires, they probably got a little bit of life left to them, at least a year, I would imagine. Windshield wipers have been replaced, lights work, everything works. But the inspection is up. And I don't feel like dealing with getting it inspected. I'm so fucking lazy, / I don't have the fucking time to try to go get this truck inspected. But if I do, then the price is going up to $6,000. Because if I got to get it inspected, I got to make sure that it passes. And that's going to probably cost some money. I don't know, ET Zeno. I don't know if the tires were $1,500. I just threw that joint out there. It might have only been like $750. I can't remember what it was. So, yeah, man, I want to... I'm thinking about putting the truck up for sale. I'd hate to part with it because, man, we had some great times with it. We thought about turning that bitch into the mobile studio. We almost did it. Doing, like, after prison show videos on the road. We just never got around to that. We had some great times, though. Brian probably smoked crack up in that shit. We watched a fucking magic trick happen when we went to open the back of the truck and an HVAC system disappeared like it was never even there. Damn near got the truck stolen. Like, man. Crazy shit, man. Had some good times. We'd have to have like a sending away party for the truck. You make sure you take good care of her now. She's reliable as fuck. That bitch starts up every time. Never a problem. Well, there's been a couple problems where we thought it wouldn't start, but it always does. Sam asked, is Jellicoe going to buy it? Jellicoe wants it. I just need to get rid of some shit because I got too much dumbass shit. And don't get me wrong, the box truck ain't dumb. It's been super fucking helpful. Practical as fuck. I don't know that I made my money back off the truck, but I came close. We did a lot of moving work. Bon voyage to the box truck. Oh, we got to do one of them U-Haul videos like, you can rent this bitch for $19.99. Lockerheads are still here. So anyways, folks, I'm going to go wrap this thing up, man. I got to save my voice to get some filming done today. I got to try to get 2 videos filmed today. And we got a banger of a video coming for you guys today. At least I surely hope it is. Yesterday's video wasn't all that great. In terms of the way people were reacting to it. Now YouTube they update their analytics. I mean, I can watch the video, how it performs immediately upon uploading. Sometimes videos do good. Sometimes they do better than good. And then sometimes I'm like, yo, what the fuck did I upload this shit for today? Because this shit is fucked up. These views is crazy. I used to pay a lot more attention to the views than I do now. But they've updated things, so now with the analytics, they actually send you little messages. Ding! People are watching this video more than normal videos. You might want to pay attention to that. So they sent me a notification yesterday, and that shit said, ding! People are watching this video for longer than usual, but it's attracting a smaller audience. And I'm like, God damn, man, we can't fucking win for losing. So, there's that. Never again. Shout out to you. Folks, I want to wrap this thing up. I hated the fact that I went in. Oh, shit. Damn it. I got to wrap this up. I got to make this phone sale. I was going to wrap it up on a sentimental moment, but I love each and every one of you, even you lockerheads. Y'all have a great day. Look for this new video in a little while. And until next time, peace.